think when you're a top biller, I think in some agencies you are pretty much allowed to do whatever you want, aren't you? If you're making them like big bucks, they really don't give a fuck what you do. But I do think there's certain standards that should be upheld, and if that's your working hours on your contract, I would be encouraging you, Gavin, to start at 9 and just leave a bit earlier. But if you choose to work at home, that's up to you. But I am pernickety about time, me individually. Like, I hate being late for anything. Like, lateness is like, even 1 minute past 9, I'm like, so that's just me. But I wouldn't be angry at you, Gavin. I would just be like, oh, come on, can you please try and get in for 9? Because also, what about everyone else around you? Because if all the others that are billing well are like, oh, well, I'm just going to come in whenever I want, you've got a whole sea of people like being late for work.
I was speaking, well, we had someone on the pod recently who was talking about like accepting, you were saying top billers are allowed to do whatever they want. He was talking about like accepting toxic behavior from consultants that were billing high. And he was like, because I'd got my business into a point where the costs were so high, like I got carried away, like the costs become so big that I just started accepting behavior that I shouldn't have accepted, because I was like, I can't lose that revenue because I need it for my costs. And I was like, I've never thought about it that way. That you're like,
I've seen it in both agencies I've worked in. The second one I worked in, we were all billing very, very well. So collectively, there was no one that was an average biller, I would say. Everyone was billing really, really, really well. But the top end of us all, I think there was a lot of bad behavior that was allowed to get away with.